Now let us meet the students we visited at the 8 colleges along the way. We asked them a few questions about growing up, school and their futures.
I am Simon Ziye. I am an AAT student here at AAT Evaluation College, Tabanchu campus. So today on this video, I want to give you a little bit about my life, the home I grew up in, the school I went to, and a little bit of information about this course that I'm doing, the AAT course. So now let us start at the beginning, meaning at the house where I grew up. This is Butabelo K section where I live. I'm currently living right now, and this is where I grew up. I live with my uncle and my aunt and their 2 children. Now I will introduce you to my uncle and my aunt, the people I grew up with mostly since I was living here when I was young and when I came back here again. My uncle's name is Ezekiel Stier and my aunt's name is Florina Stier.
He's a very good child. Umntana olungileyo, onobuntu, othuleyo, akafani nabama abantwana ngabantu abathethayo. Uhlala naye lo, yena at least uphaphile. Uphaphile kodwa mdala kunaye lo, is the man of the house.
My name is Andi Swangonyama. When my mother was not around, I was responsible for my siblings, and that has made me to be more responsible. It has made me to be a mature woman at a very early stage of my life.
My name is Felicia Mabena, and we are at Orbit College, Rustenburg. My mother was a domestic worker. My dad was a bus driver. I remember high school, my mom would come to terms where she would just give me her last money for transport and for me just to come back to school.
My name is Sandile Vetboy. I was from grade 3. I've been to Holy Cross, Wynberg Boys, Easterblood. So because of my mom's job, because she moved around a lot.
Growing up, we were pretty well off, and then during the way my father lost everything and all, so we had to move from East London back to Mthatha.
Where I attended my matric, it was at Kwadi High School at Kwatwa. It was, the conditions there were not good because it's more like a rural area. And we were like walking for a long distance to go to school, and we were getting tired, yes.
I loved growing up in that village because most of the times, during those times in the 90s, we used to go and fetch water, go and fetch woods. Even though it was a very difficult situation, but I loved it.
Tell us about school. Tell us about your subjects and your teachers.
So, in the same township where I grew up, I also went to school there. So now I want to show you where I did my matric. I finished my matric in 2010. I was doing accounting, business, economics, and all those. I found that actually some learners are struggling with accounting. So I offered my help, and I was doing tutoring here for about 2 years or so.
My favorite subject was mathematics, accounting, and economics.
The teacher called Mr. Tulare, and what I like about him is that he really motivated me to be a chartered accountant.
From grade 10, Mrs. Higgs, wow, she was a good teacher, and then she changed me, and then I loved accounting.
I'm focusing on maths and science. And even today it's still important, but I wanted to do something different. So that is why I chose commercial subject. That's what motivated me.
Even when I did aptitude test and what have you, it was evident that accounting is the route that I was going to take.
I was never really influenced to choose accounting, because for me it was always known that I love accounting, and ever since I could remember I wanted to be an accountant. So for me it was choosing the right path.
Ms. van der Merwe, a life orientation teacher, she would actually tell us more about life and listen to our problems, motivate us, and then show us the road, actually.
I was pretty an A student there, so that's when I knew that accounting would be my field.
And my teacher advised me that, why don't you do an account? Why don't you pursue an accounting profession? That's when I considered it.
This is a good way for me to sharpen and to make my future family's life a better one. And that is why I'm studying this AAT.
Now, please tell us about your experience with the AAT Bank CETA training course.
This is something I feel will be good for me, since it deals with accounting, a lot of accounting actually. And it is difficult, but it needs some practice, some reading, and it needs time. Yeah, it's going well actually. Yeah, in the group we do support each other. Like the module we're doing now, taxation, it needs a lot of reading, to be exact. It needs a lot of reading and understanding, so you cannot take it lightly. So we are there for each other, building each other up. So we have study groups and all that. So yeah, we are the Tabancho family.
AAT is the best platform yet, which provides a tunnel for me in which to reach my goal. It is, I can say it is very interesting, because it serves as a challenge, and also it helps educate us in the things which we are going to be faced with.
Especially because it's a competence-based qualification, it's helped me to become more marketable in the tough and competitive job markets.
And then what I love about the AAT as well is that the AAT is associated with professionalism. So they took the best training providers from EDCO.
I think starting with a learnership, it helps. There you can see if this is what I want to do. Then I decided, you know what, I have to do something that relates to finance, because finance, everyone needs a financial person to do their books.
I'm loving it. It's like it was meant for me in a way, because I never knew I could do this, but I'm doing it.
One of the people that have had a major influence in me currently as to where I am now and where I'm going is my AAT facilitator, Stuart Toms.
With this learnership I'm doing right now, it gave me that chance to maybe pursue a career within accounting field.
Previously, I'm from a disadvantage, which means I don't have the money to get a university degree. They sponsor you, so you study for free, you get an allowance to get you to and from class, a food allowance and all that.
But yeah, definitely I gotta speak about my training providers. They are the best. They are our new mothers. They are our new mentors, you know.
Please tell us about your futures. What have you planned for your future?
Now, we have just finished doing the banking module actually, the introduction to banking. So I have a little bit information about the bank, so I wouldn't mind getting into the banking sector.
Today my job description is an accounting trainee, and I definitely got it through this qualification that I've done with AAT and Bank CETA. It gave me a workplace skills that they actually needed within the company that I'm working in right now. So today I'm one of the trainee accountants that will be future accountants.
My dream is to qualify as a chartered accountant, and the AAT is a step towards qualifying for the CASA.
I want to become a chartered accountant.
My dream is to eventually have my degree.
But I'd like to change companies, not in a bad way, but to explore different companies, different banks.
I see myself as a chartered accountant. I want to be a chartered accountant one day.
Okay, I want to see myself at the corner office in KPMG and doing being a CA, chartered accountant.
I would see myself working at one of the big four firms, PwC, Ernst & Young, KPMG, and all of them. Because I honestly do want to be an accountant.
To see myself as CFO somewhere, somehow, you know. So I'm just going deeper and deeper into accounting.
There's no barrier for me to achieve what I want to achieve.
I think this certificate will open many doors for me since I want to go into accountancy.
I'd like to sit on the board of some type of company in South Africa, whether it be some mining company, Eskom, transport, or Spoornet.
And today, I'm employed. Today, I have an income. Today, I'm able to continue. You know, it's like I'm in that train of my career. I'm in there. So Bank Seat and AAT just gave me that upliftment, you know, that step to get what I want.
I have a dream that after my studies in 10 years' time, I will have my own accounting firm where I can do accounting work for all the big firms in the country.
I'm going to be a financial advisor.
I'm going to be a chartered accountant. I'm going to be a financial advisor.
I'm going to be an amazing chartered accountant.
We all future professionals with AAT.